So the Wagners originally came to the Darling Downs to settle here.
My great-grandfather's commenced business in 1896 here in Toowoomba as a stonemason.
My first recollection of the stonemasonry business was when my grandfather Neil Thomas Wagner was running the business, and then it was handed down to brothers Henry, John and Joe Wagner, and they diversified into concrete and other products. And I think that gave us a real good grounding as kids as to how to take a business forward. We started in 1989 with one concrete plant, and we grew that business from one concrete plant to 19 concrete plants over a period of 20 odd years.
We had 19 concrete plants around Queensland, 4 operating quarries. We had diversified into a project type business. We did some of the largest projects that were done in Australia. So we had diversified into precast concrete, reinforcing steel, composite fibre technologies, and started developing new products into the construction materials market.
In 1989 we started with 9 employees and grew to a peak of 1,100 employees through 2007-2008. And we now have an international reputation that is second to none as far as major construction companies are concerned. When we won the Gorra Nickel project in 2002, it was a major change for the business, and it was a massive project for us at the time with a major international contractor in Bechtel. And what it did was give us experience very quickly in very difficult countries, and New Caledonia was a very difficult country at the time, and we were able to execute that project extremely well.
It was our first offshore project, very successful for us, and it gave us a skill set that not too many Australian companies could replicate.
That also led us then into Far Eastern Russia, Equatorial Guinea, Papua New Guinea, and Mongolia. We've executed those projects extremely well.
When we first arrived there, Chicago Bridge and Iron wanted concrete much quicker than we were contracted to do. So John and one of our other long-term guys went to Canada, purchased a mobile concrete plant, chartered an Antonov jet and flew that concrete plant into Russia. So within a very short space of time we were producing concrete so that they could progress their project before the next winter.
We were faced with temperatures of minus 35 to minus 40, very, very difficult country, and we were there for a total of 6 years. We've had a very long track record of spending a lot of money on research and development to come up with solutions for the industry that no one else has actually bothered to put the money into. And as a result of that, we've developed a very big and innovative business that's a global business for those two products.
The earth-friendly concrete, it's the biggest thing to happen to the concrete industry since post-tensioning. It's concrete without Portland cement in it, and that's never been done anywhere before. So it has much better characteristics. It's a denser concrete, so it's a whole new generation of concrete, and the engineers now are starting to realise that dream that we have, and they're coming along on the journey with us.
I see it as a major game changer across the industry worldwide, and I see the market overseas taking that product forward quite soon.
So with our composite material, it has no metal in it at all, so no carbon steel, so it won't rust, so it has a 100-year design life.
The Wellcamp Airport is the first public airport to be built in Australia since Tullamarine Airport was constructed in 1967. First airport built in this country with absolutely no government funding. An airport capable of taking 747 jets, and from the turning of the first sod on the airport to CASA accreditation was less than 20 months. The advantage that we had was that we were the constructor, the owner and the operator. So it enabled us to make decisions that were best for the long-term running and ownership of the airport.
We currently service Sydney, Melbourne, Cairns, Townsville, through to Darwin, out to Mount Isa and into Brisbane. And what it's done, it has given the local community the confidence to invest here.
I believe the airport allows the producers in our region to reach the rest of the world with their product. It's already sort of started to happen, and I believe that it will take off and we will be a food supplier to other parts of the world, and the potential there is just huge.
At the end of the day, you walk out here and you see a 747 taking off for Hong Kong. It gets pretty proud.
We listed our construction materials, our services and what we know as our new generation building materials businesses. The driver for that was really threefold: succession planning, access to capital, and the third driver was the ability then to be able to include our staff and senior management in an equity position in the business. The listing completed in December 2017 and has been very successful.
What we picked up from Mum and Dad was a very strong work ethic, integrity, honesty, and we've tried to bring that through our business over the last 27 years.
And guard your reputation and value your reputation. So don't do something that you can't always be proud of. In the past, we've always tried to be the disruptor, hence our composite fibre technology products, our earth-friendly concrete products. The opportunity for our infrastructure assets, I think ultimately Wellcamp Airport will be the air freight hub of Australia, and particularly when we can offer rail, air and road services in and out of here, and we will have a wharf on the Brisbane River that can handle 40,000 tonne vessels.
I just think we're four blokes from the Darling Downs having a go, and we've achieved.
What I'm proudest of is the fact that we've been able to build a multinational business in regional Queensland, maintain our headquarters in regional Queensland, and employ and train thousands and thousands of people over the years, and actually build something that's very noteworthy, not only within Australia but also internationally.